Hi guys, in this tutorial I want to go over the song I Love You Lord today. So it's in the key of A flat and we get straight into it. So it begins with an A flat chord. Add 9, add 2. Movement from here is, it goes to this chord here, which is the 4 over the 5 average C sharp chord over the A flat, or D flat actually, let me call them correctly, D flat over the A flat. Well, the A flat stays in the bass. It sounds good together, sounds well connected because it's more like a static section. In a static section in gospels, whereby we have very little movement in the music, either waiting for the band to catch up or the choir to be ready, or whatever the case is. In the course, the gospel truth, I go over static sections in gospel. So this is one type. So let's recap. So essentially what I'm doing with the melodies, I'm walking down on them. I'm walking down to this chord. It's going to be the 5 chord, but it sounds good because instead of jumping to this E flat from the A flat, I've played the inversion of the E flat. So the E flat is the 5 chord here and the A flat major scale. But if you invert it, in other words, take this E flat and take it to the top, you see how close it is to the A flat? I really only have to move two notes. So we have back to the A flat. If you want to keep the melody note on top, then use this voicing here. We have a passing chord. So there's a number of ways you can call it, but I just want you to think of it this way. So I've got, in any case, I've got a tritone here, right? I want you to think of it this way, that I'm just going from a semitone below into the 4 chord, right? So whatever voicing or variation you want to put in it is fine. I'm going for a very simple one here. Into the 4 chord. Back to the 1. Inverted, right? 9 with a 9. 2. Passing chord, but this time we're going to the 5. So last time we went from here down, and what really helped is that I had this dominant 7th here. So my A flat chord, that leads me to the 4, right? So if I have a dominant 7th on the 1, perfect. But this time as I'm going to the 5, I'm not playing the dominant 7th here. I'm just playing the standard F, or the 6th note. Okay, and then I do the intro run again, which is like a 6-5, but it sounds like it's moving towards the 1 because the bass is going. This 6 is root position with the bass, with the root at the bottom, but this 5 here is with, it's inverted again, so it's just right next to the 1. However, there's a slight variation. This is something I kind of overlooked. I don't go to the 1 standard, right? Instead, I went to this, which is an A minor chord. Think of it, it's like a +1, or actually think of it as a 6 chord, 6 major, inverted. So that's why I love you, right? Has more impact this way. Or even if you don't think of it as a 6+, right? Think of it as an A sharp 5 chord, A minor sharp 5 chord. It helps to think of these chords as triads, because then you're able to play around. So if I think of this as an F chord, I've got all this real estate. I don't have to do too much thinking. Whereas if I think of it as an A flat sharp 5, I'm thinking, what am I allowed to go on to? What can I press? What can I play with? You know. But for me, thinking of it as an F, I can just add fills, and because I know what's happening here. Anyway, so F, D minor, right? And then we have a B flat chord here, B flat minor chord, 7. And then this is just a quick passing chord there. And it comes from doing a 4 to a 4 minor. So in standard gospel, you have this movement. You've heard this before. So I'm in the key of C. Oh. In this case, I'm in the key of E flat. I have a 4 minor. You've probably heard that before. So 5, 1 7, 1 7 again, inverted. That's the 4 minor again. And this time I'm going down to C minor. There's going to be circle of fourths, minors though. From the C minor, upper fourth, F minor, upper fourth, B flat minor, upper fourth, E flat minor, upper fourth, back to A flat. Then I did the same thing again. Actually, I've lost myself there, so I'm yeah. So instead of playing it as a standard E flat, I inverted it that way. It's just a quick transition. Or if you want, you could go. Yeah, I just had some tension the second time I go around with this. And then yeah, that's what I did. So it's gonna be a 7-3-6 movement. So if I'm in A flat, that's a 7-3-6. 7 3 6 7 3 7 3 6. But instead of that, we're having a 3. And instead of the 6, we can go to the 4. Or you can go to the 6 as well. It still works. But the reason I go to the 4 is because I want to go here. I want to smoothly transition into the 3. Sometimes doing less is so much more. And this is the case where I feel like having the song just breathe. And these big chords just ring out. Even just not even repeating. Let the drums go. And then this could be subtle, so subtle. Ooh. Very jazzy chord. Very jazzy chord here. And this is where I go over. I do tritones in the Gospel Truth, and basically what I explain is an easy way to think of this instead of thinking of it as a whole chord and try to explain it that way. Use it as a slash chord and think of the tritone as a slash chord. A lot of the time you'll find that if you have a tritone, whatever the case is, I've got a tritone here which is going from D to G sharp. If I go down a tone, and play the major chord that's down a tone, it usually works in any inversion. Pick another one. So we have here another tritone in F. Down a tone will give me E flat, and that's gonna work fantastically. Let's do one more. So if I was in the key of B flat, yeah. So let's do one in the key of B flat. So I'm in the key of B flat, and I want to play the tritone. I got a B flat and an E, right? And I just think down a tone is gonna be A flat. Do you see how that sounds? That's an easy way to think of it, right? That's what we have here. I'm kind of where was I? Interesting. Yeah. To the 5. Same thing as before. There's a little trick there. Alright. Thank you guys for watching.